Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. We're here at the inaugural Vancouver Timepiece show with the founder, Jason.
Good to see you.
So good to see you again.
Thank you for coming out, guys. We appreciate it. So,
this is a really great event. I really like the venue. Do you want to just tell us a little bit about this particular location and kind of what you thought about getting different brands into here?
Sure. When I was, Vancouver's my hometown originally, so when people came to the show here, whether you're an attendee, whether you're a brand, I really wanted them to kind of experience what I consider the quintessential Vancouver experience.
Yeah.
Part of that is being by the water, being by the mountains. This venue is absolutely incredible, and on one side is the mountains, on the other side is the ocean.
It's perfect.
And it's just a great city.
Yeah, very picturesque. And this year, you actually got some brands that weren't originally at the Toronto Timepiece show last fall, right?
Absolutely.
So do you want to talk about maybe just some of the brands and like how you see this growing over the years?
Yeah, I think I always approach the shows, I really want them to be accessible for all people, attendees. With the success of the Toronto show in September, I think a lot of brands have got on their radar and they're like, this is pretty exciting, we want to be a part of this. So we actually had a lot more European brands and brands from Switzerland and really all over the world take part. We had a lot of repeat clients as well, so we're pretty excited about that as well. And so we're just happy to have everybody here and happy to welcome everyone to the show, and I think we're going to have a great time.
Yeah, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right. And
have a great time, everyone.
Have a great time at the show. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
So we're just at the Vancouver Timepiece show, and right now we're with the brand Marathon, a very well-respected Canadian brand with military heritage, and I'm here with Harrison. Thanks so much for your time. Do you want to just quickly touch on some of the models that you brought along today to feature at the Timepiece show?
Yeah, so we, last year in September, we released the 41 millimeter of the OSAR, so the original search and rescue. So for the show, we're sort of re-announcing the 46 and the 36 models of the OSAR that we're bringing back toward the end of the year. And we're doing a giveaway. If you scan, you can enter for a chance to win one of our OSARs that are in the new Arctic white dial. We have the 36 here in the Arctic, so you get a kind of a sense of it. But yeah, just something we want to touch on for the show.
That's awesome. And I did want to mention, at the Toronto show, I did purchase one of those, the OSARs when it was released.
Yeah.
And the new Arctic one just looks phenomenal.
It's phenomenal, yeah. It's definitely a standout for sure. Yeah.
And it seems like even like the Mariglow luminescence is like, you guys put a lot more on it than before.
Yeah, we did a sort of, the applique that the lume is on is recessed, and then so it's then filled with lume, so it's so much luminous material that it just beams with the lume for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good to see like Canadian brands supporting the Timepiece show here.
Yeah.
Any other watches that you're looking to get, I guess, people hands-on with while they're here this weekend?
Yeah, so we've made our gray maple and our maple watches front and center. So we've got the JSAR with the red maple leaf, the Arctic red maple that we did for at Canada Day last year, and the gray maple that we've had for a few years now. So showcasing our Canadian pride and front and center.
Yeah, it's a favorite. I also have an Arctic Maple G-Star myself, so yeah, very well versed in these models. Really appreciate you guys taking the time just to feature some of your watches, and I hope you guys have a great time at the event.
Thanks, man.
All right, thanks so much. Awesome. Hey guys, we're just at the Vancouver Timepiece show, and I'm standing in front of Hanhart, and thanks for your time, Felix. I understand correctly that this is the first time you guys have been to Canada, is that right?
Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for passing by, and for us having the opportunity to show you our watches. It's our first time in Canada ever, so it's a great pleasure for us showing our watches here. And yeah, I hope that people are interested and we can have some good talks.
Yeah, no, thanks so much. And personally, I've actually been a really big fan of this brand and a lot of different German brands that have been featured on my channel in the past. Do you mind just giving a quick overview of some of the history behind Hanhart?
Yeah, of course. Well, Hanhart is one of the oldest German watch brands, and from a historical perspective, one of the most important ones. Hanhart was founded in 1882 in Switzerland by Adolf Hanhart. He then moved in 1902 to Germany for production, and where we have our factory today, where we produce all our watches today, is in a building where Hanhart produces since 1934 without interruption.
Oh wow,
so
it's
a very old building, and we're mainly known for our pilot's watches.
Yes.
We really like the design. We're happy that other people like the design as well. and that's as well. For us, it's a bit the definition of a timeless design, because when it's from the 50s and it's still good today, then that's not bad.
Agreed. I really like that it maintains that heritage and that design, but also it remains a very utilitarian watch. They're very robust watches. They're easy to read.
Exactly, and that was when you look at the past, that was the whole sense behind the watch. You know, those were tools. You need to think of times where there was no quartz, there was no electronics. So it was really a watch that was used for navigation, that was used in the air. It had a function to it, and so it had to be robust. It had to be very legible.
I saw on your display that you have a lot of your classic pilot watches and chronographs, but it looks like you're also bringing some newer models to the table. Do you want to briefly talk about some of those models?
One that is very new to us is our Aquasphere, because we said we want to have a proper dive watch as well in our collection.
Right.
And that's where we said, we sat down, we did a whole new development of a dive watch, and we're really happy and as well proud of the outcome.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to seeing some of these models in person, and I hope you guys have a really good time here at the Vancouver Timepiece Show.
Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy as well the show and have a great time. Yeah, and thank you for coming by.
You're welcome. Thanks for your time, Felix.
Thank you, Torrid.
All right, take care, guys. Hey guys, welcome to the Vancouver Timepiece Show. I'm here right now with the brand Fortis, who is actually one of my favorite brands when it comes to pilot watches and fliegers. It's great to see you guys here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right.
Nice to have you here.
Yeah, is this your first time at the Vancouver event?
Yeah, it's our first time in Canada actually. So
wow.
yeah, it's we're having a good time here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. So it looks like you guys have some newer models that you've released. Do you want to talk a little bit about what those models are, some of the core features for it?
All right. So many people know Fortis. We're very famous for the pilot watches, the Flieger.
Sure.
You mentioned that already. And this year we just came up with a complete new manufacture caliber, which is the Werk 7. It's done in collaboration with La Joux-Perret.
Oh, very nice.
And the very special thing about it, besides the 70 hours of power reserve and the super robustness, is that we're actually using a varietal inertia regulation, which is kind of more robust, more durable, more accurate.
Yeah.
And it's done with the Patek-like style with the little weights on the arms.
Wow. Yeah.
So you can
very
actually
fine adjustment.
super fine adjustment. It takes a long time to do that, but once it's done, you know, it's gonna be there forever. So super accurate. And then, so that's mainly why we did the new Fliegers. So we said we have this brilliant new movement, and now we want to kind of build this into a new watch. So we have new Fliegers. In total, it's 4 new models, 2 sizes, 2 colors. And we also finished the case with a Dianoir DLC coating.
Right.
So, except, or let's say a regular stainless steel case had somewhat like 220 wickers.
Correct.
So, and this now comes in with 4,500 wickers. So
Yeah,
this is
that's
super scratch
outstanding.
resistant, super robust, super tooly. And it comes with all the other nice features that we use on all our watches, like a triple gasket system in the crown, a screw down crown, sapphire crystal coated from both sides.
Yeah.
You have a X1 Superluminova in there.
Yeah, it's a really nice watch. Can you quickly talk to us about the sizes? So I think there's a 41.
There's a 41.
And there's the others.
So on the freehands we have, with the Fliegers we have the 41 size and the 39. Okay. So
those are good
whatever,
sizes for
whatever you
whoever.
feel more comfortable
Yep.
with, I guess.
Perfect. Okay. Well, great. Thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
It was a pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, you too. I hope you have a really good time at the event.
Yeah.
And looking forward to seeing more releases from Fortis.
Absolutely.
In the future.
Yeah, go
Thanks.
check out our channel as well, because it's really nice content up there. Check out the new movement. It's crazy.
Will do.
Great.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Take care.